lead this project, right? So it's called the Bitcoin Entertainment Group, right? And currently, what we're doing is soliciting talent to put on the blockchain, you know, with the use of blockchain technology, so that pretty much people can get ready for the new reset, right? If you don't know, it's a new reset coming. When everything is set, you will know when everything is set, right? A lot of people won't be ready for it. It's a shame. It's been coming for a long time. What they call the Great Reset has been coming for a long time. Cryptocurrency and blockchain has a lot to do with that. Space exploration has a lot to do with that. New sciences has a lot to do with that. New genomes has a lot to do with that. I'm not going to go into the genome thing. All I can say is a lot of you are not prepared. And I know from where I'm from, a lot of people are not prepared. And really, if you're not prepared, you're going to be a victim. And I see a lot of victims. And I mean real victims. Not the lie about you being a victim by, you know what? Not the lie about you being a victim by you saying that you're a descendant of slaves who were forceful brought over to America, anything like that. If a person tell you that that's a false victimhood or something like that, then they're liars, charlatans, and heathens, and tell them to go burn. You want to talk about a descendant of slavery in America and around the world, perpetuated by certain people. But that's another subject, which is going to be blockchain related also in the future. My goal right here today is to talk about music. If you don't know, the music industry is in shambles, right? A lot of artists, performing artists, are not, well, really a lot of performing artists don't know what to do. But the system has to reset itself and restructure itself for the times, right? It's only for the times that they know, right? But the industry's been ran pretty much by one type of people. You know, the other people involved with it, you know, they're going downhill, along with charges that stem from, you know, trafficking underage girls and trafficking whoever, you know, to all these other things, you know. And to let you all know, that's part of the reset. Part of the reset is the cleanup. But it's a lot more people that's involved with the dirtiness. And they're not only from people that look like Diddy, right? Because it's been known in the industry that people that don't look like Diddy have been taking insurance policies out on people, right? Participated in hedonistic parties, and that they're part of another type of group, which I'm not going to talk about. That comes later, if it come at all. You know, you all should know by now. So much information out there, you all should know. But if you're an artist and you're not involved in blockchain at any level of getting your music on blockchain, then you're completely messing up. See, the one thing that major artists are doing that they're fucking up on is not dealing with blockchain. Only a couple artists done with it. The first, you could say, is Snoop, right? Snoop has his hands in so much shit you can't say anything. I know he's a gang member. Somebody say, he a gang member. Look at the state rap in, and their leader is a gang member. Well, I mean, Snoop took crippin' around the world, right? But that's a phrase. You think Snoop ain't banging, okay? Snoop ain't banging, he making that money. He's slanging them lyrics, right? And he's slanging more than lyrics. Because one thing I say about Snoop is a primary example of what gangsterism really is. When you want to look at it on a world stage, they put him out there to kind of show you what gangsterism really is. And he's a good example of that. Because, you know, we know the mafia built Las Vegas. That's a major, a major thing. But when it comes to the music thing and worldwide, he is the face of it. I think Method Man said that. But my primary reason of putting blockchain out there is for music. It's a reset, and it's here. Music sets the mode. Music sets your mode, right? Right now it's setting the mode, okay? Other entertainment, wrestling, right? It's heavy right now. This is an everyday thing. It's not even seasonal, okay? Which is another subject because they need to have NFTs also. Not just for the WWE, but they need NFTs for each individual wrestler need their own NFTs for shared revenue, not just for them to make money. This is how you get the world out of shambles. You can get the world and individuals out of shambles by having individuals participate in your project indirectly or directly. Indirectly, I mean, if you have a third party, like you may have a Gala Music, right? That may pump somebody's music, or Crypto.com, who Snoop dealt with at one point. I don't think they pumped his music. Or Tory Lanez, who was one of the first to prove how much money you can make put music on the blockchain. Hopefully he gets out the joint, out of jail, you know, and him and Meg, you know, squash that, because all reality, they could be they're a representation of something also. It's a level of dysfunction that's in rap also, and rap needs a standard. The problem with rap, it hasn't had a standard, right? It hasn't had a certain level of standard in certain things. But this, if you're a rapper or artist or entertainer, whether you're a major label or you've been dropped by a major label, get up with me so we can have this real discussion about blockchain technology and what you can do and how you can get promoted and already have a set audience and already have a set fan base. This is something that the majority of these artists don't have, is a set fan base. Okay? So certain things that we're going over, but we're soliciting a list of artists who want to participate. One we have, his name is Focus from St. Louis, the Focus in St. Louis. Okay? She's one. She's not a major artist yet. But the fan base is the placebo for us. We already know where the fan base is. Okay? Not only that, when you're dealing in blockchain, you're dealing with a form of shared revenue because the people have your music also. Okay? And your music is not a master, but it's limited copies. So that's the reason I want to have this discussion. You artists, DM me. We can have this discussion. about where we could take your music from where it is today, dealing with the Bitcoin Entertainment Group. Okay? This is just one sector and only one thing. Because when we had this discussion with you, when you find out what the major things are, then I guarantee, I'm not going to guarantee anything. You make the fucking decisions. So hit me in the DMs, either the Malana Al Hassan Instagram or the Bitcoin Entertainment Group Instagram, so we can have this discussion. Okay? Peace.